Hey everybody, I'm Cooper, and in this video I'm teaching you how to solve one of these, a Rubik's Cube. I just solved this, and I'm going to teach you how to solve it. So, first things first, I'm going to teach about notation. So what you do, this is notation. If I say front, that means turn the front 90 degrees, which is one turn. If I say front prime, turn it counterclockwise 90 degrees. Like that. If I say F2, that means turn the front twice. Either way, it doesn't matter. If I say it's the same for the top, back, bottom. Okay, so just, it's the same, only, so right would be right 90 degrees. Right prime would be the same, only counterclockwise. If I say right twice, doesn't matter which way, just turn it twice. Same with left, left prime, left. Same with D, down twice, down clockwise, down prime, and back. Back is just back. So now that's simple notation. I'm just going to scramble this up. As you can see, nice and scrambled up. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is make a daisy. So how you do that is you take the yellow middle and then you find the white edges and put them all around. I found this easy when I was first trying to solve it. And I looked all over the web for 3 days straight trying to solve it, and none of them helped me. Until one, which is the actual Rubik's tutorial. So that's what a daisy looks like. It should be pretty easy to find it. But what you do is, so say you find, hold on, you find one like this that you can't get up just by turning it. What you do is you just twist it like that, turn it up. Doesn't matter if that one gets screwed up for the time being. You just move that over and then bring it up, and it just works like that. So after you have the daisy, you don't want any corners. It's fine if you do, though. You want to find one that matches up and it's on the edge. Now we're going for the white cross. So you turn that twice. You find another one twice. Find another one twice and twice. You might have to turn it a little bit, but there you go. The white corner, the white cross. So now we're trying to get the white corners, which is pretty easy. What you do, hold on. Hello. So what you do now is, here's a corner. This one has red and green on it along with the white. So now we want to turn it so red and green are on each sides. Red, green. So now what we want to do is we want to move with greens, with side facing us. See, like that. Right prime, D prime. Right. And that brings it up, so now we have that. We're trying to get upside down T's, kinda. Here's another corner. It's got blue and orange. So it's in the right place. Now we do R prime, D prime, R. Here's another one, red, blue. We want to do, this one is actually right here. So what we do now is we go R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R. And that brings it up. Here's another one. It's on the bottom, which is good. So this one's a little bit more tricky. It's in the right spot, just now we need to make sure it's underneath directly where we want. So you go R prime, D, 2, R, D, R prime, D prime, R. So now we have the first layer solved. So after this, we want to put the white side down so the yellow is facing up. Now what we want to do is we want to find an edge piece that doesn't have any yellow pieces on it. So here's one. It's green and orange. In this case, green. So now what you do is, say it's like this. You find one. Now you want to match this up with where it goes. So it goes right here. Now it looks like a T if you flip it like that, but we want the yellow side up. Make sure you check what's on top of it. In this case, it's orange. So you take the orange, and then you look for where it is. This side on the left, it's red, but this one is orange is on the right of green. So now what you want to do, for if it's, so it's right. So you go U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. So now you can see that this moved, so now that's solved. In this case, the orange side is actually done with this, the second layer, but it's not for the entire cube, so we want the entire cube. You find the red on top of its blue, switch it to red. Good. It's actually good because blue is on the left. This is what you do if it's on the left. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, and F prime. So now, you can see there, white side is still intact. Find another one. Here's a green and red, so you match it up with green. Red's on the left. Again, you go U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. So now, that's solved, and that's solved for the second layer. But we still don't have all of it. So there's one last one, and even when orange is already solved, it doesn't really matter. So it's on the left. Again, you go U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. Now the second layer is solved. Okay, so now what we do is we see what's on the top. Sometimes you'll have a right angle. Sometimes you'll only have a dot. And sometimes you'll have the bar. In this case, we have the bar and the yellow cross. You want to hold the, if you have the yellow cross, hold it in the top left. If you just have the dot, it doesn't matter. If you have the bar, hold it horizontally, doesn't matter if it's that way or that way. Okay, so now what we do is if you have the bar and the right angle, just have the right angle in the top left. Now, what you do is you go front clockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up counterclockwise, R counterclockwise, and front counterclockwise. So now, if you had the bar, now you'll have the right angle. Okay, so now what you do is the exact same until you have a yellow cross, which will be like that and like that. If you already have the yellow cross, then just skip ahead in this video a little bit. Front, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. So now I have the cross. Now what you want to do is we're going to orient the yellow corners. If you have what looks like a fish pointing down, that'll just be a yellow corner here. Put the nose in the bottom left. Okay? Corner. If you have no corners, then put a yellow corner facing right of you on the top right. So like this. So you want that on the right. If you have two corners, have one yellow corner facing you in the top left. Anyway, it's the same algorithm. What you do is R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, and R prime. Now we have the fish. This is what the fish looks like. You want the nose in the bottom left and just do the same until the yellow side is solved. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R. So now the yellow side is solved. Now what you want to do is you want to find two corners that are oriented correctly. In this case, they're on the blue side. And it should look like this if they're on the same side. But if they are on the same side, put it on the back. So now what you want to do is you want to do this. R prime, front, R prime, back 2, R, F prime, R prime, back 2, and R2. So now you should have one side solved, or, you'll have all the corners solved correctly. Once you have the solved side, put it in the back. And remember this, that this color, it kind of looks like a castle now. This color will always move to the left. So, like here, I don't really have a good one. So you'll just hold this side, and then you flip it. But you just do this until the final layer is solved. Front twice. U, L. You do this. L, R prime, front twice, L prime, R, U, front twice. Alright, so now it should be a little better. So I want these two swapped. So now what you do is you hold it like this. It always moves left. Hold it like this, and then do the same. Front twice, U, L, R prime, front twice, L prime, R, U, face twice. So now you should have one side solved. Put that in the back. Swap these two, or swap these two. Front twice, U, L, R prime, front twice, L prime, R prime, U, front twice. Now you should have one side solved again. And then just keep repeating that. And yeah, so front twice, U, L, R prime, front twice, L prime, R, U, front twice. Alright, front twice, U, L, R prime, front twice, L prime, R, U, front twice, and there you go. It is solved. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. And share this video. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. And then how you do the crisscross is middle twice, middle twice, middle twice, and checkerboard. See ya.